Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I want to talk about Bitcoin on the short term, then the midterm, and then the long term. Once we're done with Bitcoin, we're going to be jumping through to some altcoins, guys. So get your altcoin requests in the chat now, and I will get to them as soon as I'm done with Bitcoin. I hope you're having a fantastic morning. I see a lot of you in the chat already, a lot of the OGs coming through. Let me give a few shout outs to them. He's just deleted half the chat, which is very annoying. That's very annoying. That sucks. Okay, right. Let's just carry on with it. We got Nikki, we got Donna, we got Seven, we got D, we got Gordon, Oi Savaloy, and I think there was someone else at the top there, but unfortunately it's not letting me see that, which is very annoying, guys. But yeah, sorry if I couldn't shout you out there. But yeah, if I have missed your name there, just drop the name in the chat again, and I'll get to you again. Nikki says, yay, Cheeto has been missing you. Hope you're feeling loads better. You've got some good trade. We've missed some good trades. I know I have. Absolutely very annoying. I did get a little bit of a Bitcoin short coming through here. I did get a little bit of a Bitcoin short, made around 3% on that, but I'll get to that once I'm finished with the shorter term time frames. Now, at this point in time with Bitcoin on the short term here, as you can see, I'm on the 15-minute, and I don't really like to trade the 15-minute, but I like to get a bit of a gauge on what's actually happening here. My chat is not updating. That's very annoying. Give me 1 sec, guys. Having a few technical issues this morning here. Let me pop that back out, as you can see. Well, you can't see, but yeah. Here we go, yes. 7 in the chat, that's what I missed, and D there at the top. So we've got, also we've got Joe Hart, we've got Sooner History, we've got Tommy, and we've got Tom as well. So massive shout out to you guys. Gordon W has jumped in the chat and said, oi oi, to start off with, as he usually does, and also he's jumped in a request for MIR and CHZ there, Chili's, I do believe, right? Straight back into Bitcoin, right? Let's get back into Bitcoin for now. Short-term time frame, the 15-minute. As you can see, we've got this parallel channel to the downside, right? Parallel channel to the downside, and you guys knows what this means. You guys know what this means if we are having some sort of chart pattern looking like so, because we could be looking for a break to the top side, right? If we're looking for a break to the top side, we're going to be looking at the price going around this sort of zone here in terms of a measure move for that position, in terms of a long position, if we can get there, guys. It's going to be something around long lines of this, and that's going to bring us up to that 35,000 mark again. Talking about where we were yesterday, right? When we spoke yesterday, I think that was around this zone here. Yeah, where we spoke yesterday, I literally said, look, guys, the chances of us coming up to that 35,000 level it's pretty likely, right? It's pretty likely, and then we're going to have some sort of swift rejection coming through from there, and then potentially looking like we're going to consolidate down. And yeah, I was in bed, but I was a little bit correct there, guys. We did lose. I did say this would be a crucial level of support, and that sat at around that 33,292 there. And I was saying, look, if we can get a bounce off there, it's going to be juicy. If not, it's likely that we are going to lose it. And we've just consolidated down, hitting this next level of support, that 32,474 there. We've got Vashu in the chat there. Big shout out to you, sir. Nice to see you on the stream again. Jay says, morning, dude. Missed a couple work has been crazy. Not a problem at all, bro. Not a problem at all, as long as you're back supporting, so that's the main thing, right? In terms of a long position, if we can break to the top side here on this 15-minute chart, we could be looking, in terms of a percent, something around a 2.97%. Obviously, not that great, but if you've got the equity, guys, it's still 3% at the end of the day. That's still juicy stuff. Very good stuff there. And yes, my throat is still bad, but I'm powering through. It's quite funny because everyone else in the house is getting it now. So they're all like a few days behind me, which is interesting. It's not funny, of course, because it's been pretty awful, but it's interesting how viruses work, right? So yeah, as you can see here, I did actually write in my bio, it's crucial that we hold this 33,700 in the description of this video. But literally as I went live, it just absolutely started dumping. So very annoying stuff there. And I said, look, if we do lose this zone in terms of a level of support, the next one is at this 32,469. Now, if we lose that, it's likely we're going to come down and test the lower side of this channel. And then it's going to correlate with the candle body close at this previous higher low here, guys. So it's definitely a crucial point to watch here for Bitcoin. If we do leave this this falling channel, this parallel channel to the downside here, dirty downtrend. And yes, we could be looking at some sort of measure move looking like so. Obviously, we have got this pretty crucial level of support coming through here in terms of this previous falling channel, right? So yeah, there's definitely levels of support to think about there. Do I think we're going to complete the measure move all the way to the downside in terms of falling like so? No. Personally, for me, I don't. And the reasoning for this is, guys, is if you think like a whale, you're never going to fail. That's what I say on this channel here. And as you can see here, we've got a nice higher low. We've got a nice high low, and the whales can see this higher low, right? They're not going to be like, right, time to validate the higher low and let's go lower. What they want to do, they want to keep everyone bullish, right? Keep everyone bullish, keep everyone buying. So when they dump it again, they're going to make that paper. They're going to make that money, right? We need to think like the whales here. So I do think We are going to come down to this zone here, and we are going to bounce. I do think we are going to bounce because that's the most intelligent decision for the whales to be doing, right? To not invalidate this higher low here. If they did do that, then yeah, it's we're looking a lot lower than that, right? We're looking at a lot lower than that, considerably lower. The next target would be the lower side of this channel coming through here, and that's at around that 29k. And guys, none of us want to be at that 29k again, really. Let's be honest. I mean, for the altcoins, the altcoins are looking pretty terrible in terms of what we think is going to happen today in terms of the Bitcoin dominance, right? If we are going to bounce off this zone here. But yeah, I'll get to that. But yeah, if we are looking for a short position out of this parallel channel to the downside, then we could be looking at something along the lines of around a 2.64%, because I would be taking potential. I would be waiting until we clear this zone, of course. Actually, yeah, I would be waiting until we clear this zone for that short position, and then I would be managing my trade at this crucial level of support. As you can see, it is a pretty crucial bounce point coming through here, guys. So yeah, that would be a pretty small trade, but a trade nonetheless. Still 1.62% in terms of a scout, and that's why I don't really like trading the 15-minute here, because it's just a bit too small. When we go make those 10, 15%, 5% there, that's a lot better for us, right, in terms of portfolio gains, right? We've got quite a few people in the chat. The chat is popping off. Let's have a little look here. Nikki says, hit those likes. Already on 16 likes. You guys are killing it. Absolutely amazing stuff. Hero Optimist, nice shout out to you, bro. Smash the likes. If you say bottle of water in the most British way possible, I say. A nice bottle of water, thank you. That's for Ajira. Vashu says, I need to cover my losses. Don't trade like this, bro. Don't chase your losses. That's the worst thing you can do. Vodkanov says, looks like dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounce coming in. Yeah, it does, bro. Very, very good. And Siddhartha there, nice to see you back on the stream there, bro. A good conversation we're having in Telegram. Nice to talk to you as a member of the audience, bro. Really, really good stuff out there. Like learning, because you're from India, right? Like learning about your culture and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. So yeah. Anyway, back to Bitcoin for now. This is Bitcoin basically on the short term. On the short term, it's a 15-minute. So let's jump to the 1 hour time frame, right? Let's jump to the 1 hour and see what's going on over here in the bigger term time frame. In the biggest term of things here, we've got this falling channel, right? This falling price channel, which, as you guys know, we actually smashed through, and we got a measure move completion to the top side of that. So let me get rid of that channel for now. You guys can still use that in a gauge of where we're going to go for that 15-minute in terms of the price action, right? Now, in terms of the horizontal level of support, the resistance that we've got coming through here, it is at that 33,296, right? And that's why I was saying it's crucial that we get over that if we are looking for another leg up. But unfortunately, guys, we didn't get over that. And we've seen a swift rejection. When I started to go live, we saw the swift rejection coming through. Pretty dirty stuff. Obviously, we're only 2 minutes into this hourly candle here. So we could go either way. We could come up for another test, or we could come down. In terms of the shorter term target right now, to come down, we need to basically set a new lower low in terms of this trend. As you can see, this is the lower low at this point in time. So we would need to actually fall below this 32,200 there. If we can fall below that, then it's going to look a lot more bearish. I mean, it's looking bearish anyway, considering these lower highs that we're setting, and we're not coming up and having any momentum to invalidate any of the other lower highs here. So yeah, it's looking like we're potentially going to set a lower low in terms of the next downtrend. And that's definitely something to take into consideration there, guys, in terms of the price for Bitcoin, because if we are going to keep going down, as I was saying, there could be a bounce zone on this top side of this channel here. Yeah, so not too bad. As you can see, if we do find a nice level of support, we are looking at that nice buy-up power, right? But yeah, a few things to take into consideration there, guys, for Bitcoin. Let me jump into some moving averages here, and let's see what we got. We're below all major moving averages here on the hourly time frame. So you know what that means, guys? We're in a downtrend, right? Pretty obvious stuff. We are in a downtrend. As you can see, we're flirting with the idea. This is the white candles here, guys. We're flirting with the idea of sorry, I just saw Angira. I think that's how you say it, laughing in the chat from me saying a bottle of water. Yeah, so you see these white candles here. That's basically undecided whether we're in an uptrend or whether we're in a downtrend. Blue, we're in an uptrend. Red, we're in a downtrend. So at this point in time, we are below all major moving averages, but we are flirting with the idea of getting over this price action channel. Let me get rid of the moving averages here, and let me show you guys the price action channel coming through here. So yeah, the price action channel here, it determines whether we're in an uptrend or whether we're in a downtrend, right? As you can see, if we do lose it to the downside, the downtrend continues, we test, we short, juicy stuff, right? And vice versa, we're in an uptrend, we long, we make that paper, right? Obviously managing our trade at pivot points, all that stuff there. So yeah, at this point in time, we are looking for a potential bounce to the downside. If we can bounce to the downside in terms of this downtrend, it's looking pretty good stuff. It's looking pretty good stuff in terms of a short position here. And also we are below all major moving averages there. I did make a juicy around 3%. I'll get to that shortly on the midterm time frame. I think that is that. Actually, let me jump back to these moving averages, right? And I hope you guys are having a fantastic. Is it Thursday? Is it Thursday today? Is it Thursday today? It's hard when you're ill. You just lose track of days, and staying in bed is just like, I'll tell you what, I've been so bored in bed. Kind of been watching Peaky Blinders, but yeah, apart from that, just so bored. Just sit there like, oh, gotta do something, gotta work. But yeah, hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday at the end of the day, right? And so is the request list at this point in time. What have we got coming through? We've got hey Chester, MRNG, bro. Let me write that on the list for Janya there. Janya there, I think that's how you say it. MRNG. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very flirty, says Toy Wolf. Very, very flirty indeed. I don't think I've missed any other requests in the chat there, guys. Oh, no, we've missed Nikki's request. Massive shout out to Nikki out there. Continuously supporting the channel. Continuously keeping that Telegram litty. Come on. Polyfield. Let me see if I can do that. Polyyield? Polyyield. That's the one. Polyyield. Let me see if I can do that one for you, Nikki. And also, you've chucked Matic on the list as well. Let me have a little look at that for you as well. Not looking too bad at all, guys. Not looking too bad at all there, guys. 22 likes as well. This early on into the stream, absolutely amazing stuff. So yeah, back to Bitcoin for now. We're in a downtrend, right? I would expect us to come down lower. As I said, first target point would be this would be this lower low of this current trend that we're in, right? And that's sat at around that 32,400 there. Rune says Kyril there. Let me put in Rune. On the request. Let's call that request. This is building up, guys. We're looking at around 10 requests there, so let me just smash through Bitcoin and we'll get to them ASAP. Rocky sort of stuff coming through there. So yeah, if you are looking for progression to the upside, you've got all these major moving averages, which is going to be pretty hard to tackle, right? And then you've got to find support on this 33,296 there. So yeah, that would be your crucial level of support if you are looking for progression to the upside. And I would expect at least some juicy resistance coming down off this 200 EMA coming through here. And also we've got this grey box zone in terms of a resistance zone coming through. And also we've got a pretty juicy amount of horizontal level of resistance. One sat at 35k. The other one sat at 34,880, and that's basically where we got rejected yesterday, right? As I was saying on my stream yesterday, that's a pretty likely scenario to play out, right? Let me jump to the MACD on the hourly, and let's see what's going on over here in this downtrend that we are seeing. In this downtrend that we're seeing here, it sounded German. We're looking at a nice level of support. As I was saying yesterday, we are looking, if we do come down anymore, we've got a crucial level of support that we need to think about, right? We do need to think about, we do need to take into account, because obviously it does play out quite a few times in a lot of the downtrends that we are seeing here. Now, at this time, we're in line. We're coming through for a bullish crossover pretty imminently, right? Pretty imminently. Bullish crossover looking pretty good. And that basically means that we could be looking for a little bit of an uptrend, right? We could be looking for a little bit of an uptrend. But first, I would expect some swift rejection coming through. And then we have that bullish crossover. And that's basically just going to cause a little bit of an uptrend looking like so, right? Looking like so. And it might even be so small. It might even be so small that we barely even see it on the radar. Something looking like that, right? Something looking like that, right? Potentially something like that. Very small indeed. But yeah, if we do enter that downtrend again, guys, we do need to take into consideration that we've got this level of support that we know about, right? That we know about. It's a very interesting place. This is a very interesting place for us to bounce, right? So that's definitely a point that we do need to watch if we do see that momentum towards the downside, have that continuation, right? But yeah, crucial point right now would be this bullish crossover to watch here. If we can get a nice crossover there, and then another one, another bearish crossover pretty much imminently, because obviously these moving averages are going to be pretty close together here, guys. So yeah, it's pretty crucial stuff to watch here, guys. In terms of the macadamia nuts coming through here, right? As you can see here on the RSI, we've got we're pretty central, right? We're pretty central. Not too much going on over here. Not too much going on here. No divergences as I can see here. No, it looks pretty good indeed. Everything's in line. Everything's in line, so we can't really get a good gauge of the price for there, guys. But yeah, it's not too bad. We're pretty central. It's better to jump to a bigger term time frame. We'll see. We'll get a bit of a better gauge for that. But as you can see, we are just still in this downtrend, and it's looking pretty downtrendy. It's looking pretty downtrendy, I must say, at the moment. But you would be looking for that the bullish crossover on the MACD, right? That's what you'd be looking for, guys. Let me have a little shout out in the chat there. We've got Tyrelex there. Tyrelex? Tyralex, cool name. What do you think about Ravencoin after ETH update? After Ravencoin is profitable for miners, right? I don't really know a lot about Ravencoin there, bro, but I can do a little TA on the chart for you there, and I'll get onto that. And also, we've got Vodkanov in the chat there saying, "Can you do Solana, baby?" Yes, sir, I can. Yes, sir, I can. I've got Solana on the list. Salam says, "I took a short from 32,470. Now I'm stuck. Please advise." Whereabouts is that? 32,470. Oh damn, you pretty much shorted the low there, bro. That's not good. But yeah, at this point in time, bro, let me give you a little bit of advice, right? If you do see some sort of price action looking like so in terms of a downtrend, look, that's pretty steep, bro. Pretty turns of downtrend. But what you've basically done, you've basically shorted the bottom here. You've basically shorted the bottom. So what I would have been waiting for, in terms of advice for you, obviously I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say is financial advice. But what I would say here is when you see a downtrend play out like so, it's not just going to keep going down, bro. It's not just going to keep going down. You're always going to see these pullbacks, right? If you're base jumping off the Grand Canyon, right? If you're base jumping off the Grand Canyon and you hit the floor like so, you've got to retrace. You've got to get back up to the top of the Grand Canyon to jump down again, right? A bit of an analogy there. But yeah, so in terms of not shorting the bottom here, you've set a lower low, right? You wouldn't want to short a lower low. You want to wait for that retrace, wait for that resistance to play out, and this is where you'd be looking at a nice short position from down like that, right? So yeah, it's definitely something to take into consideration in the long term. For your trade right now there, bro, as I was saying, I do expect this to actually come down. So you could be looking I wouldn't be aiming for profit here, bro. I would be aiming for literally just a break even, because obviously you have made a bit of a mistake here trading, right? So I would be looking at literally like just a break even trade, just to get out of that position and not take a loss here, because that's what we want to do. We want to manipulate. We want to manipulate losses, and we're here to make money, as you guys know on the channel. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. So yeah, hopefully this will come down. You can get a nice break even, not take profit, but break even, just you're going to break even if it can get down there, right? That's the idea. And you are looking at a swift rejection in terms of this downtrend, having that continuation to the downside. So yeah, I wouldn't be too upset, right? Why would you jump in the Grand Canyon twice? I don't know, bro. Just a bit of an analogy. But yeah, that was for Salim there. Good morning. Chester says, Mr. F out here. Good to see you back on the stream there, bro. Relentless Energy. Hello, Chester. I wish I had Relentless Energy. That'd be amazing. Nikki says, I'm in a buy up 6%, pulling out low. Tyrex says, in 4 hours, we will retest 3,200. Is that for Ethereum, bro? That's pretty crazy. Let me get to Ethereum. That's it's not actually on the list yet. So I'm going to put Ethereum on the list. And that's pretty much all the requests I'm probably going to do here, guys, because I've got, I don't know, maybe 15 on the list there. So I better get cracking. He could get lucky. Bad, not girthy trade. Good luck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could get lucky. But at the end of the day, he has unfortunately he has shorted the lower low of this trade, right? But at the end of the day, right, we are still in this downtrend, right? As you guys saw that channel that I drew previously, right? I think it was something along the lines of this, right? Yeah, this channel that I drew here, we're still in this downtrend. We are actually at the top of it, so we are looking at swift rejection. As I was saying here, we have got a level of support of 32,470 there, and that is yeah, it's literally bang on where your entry is. So yeah, if we do lose that, bro, then you could be coming down lower than that, right? But yeah, at this point in time, I would just be aiming for that break even sort of position there, and then you could break even, get out that trade, so you're not emotionally attached to it. And then if we do lose this level of support again, or lose the lower side of this channel, right, then you could be looking at another short again there. But yeah, at this point in time, you did short the bottom. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much your short explain there, right? Shorting BTC at 30 to 32k is a bit kamikaze. Yeah, I do agree there, bro. I do agree there. It's a very crazy zone what's coming through here. Crazy zone. But yeah, let me jump to Bitcoin on the midterm time frame here, and that's the 4-hourly time frame. And I just want to explain my short position coming through here, because I made a short position as we came down off this zone here, right? We came down. Let me get rid of the moving averages for now. We came down off this zone. We came up, we tested this 35k around that sort of zone, 34,800. We did test there, and as I said in my stream yesterday, guys, I did see us coming up to that zone and then seeing that swift rejection, right? And I was waiting for that swift rejection. I was waiting to leave this channel, this parallel channel. Let me zoom out a bit. This upwards sloping parallel channel coming through. I was waiting for us to leave that to enter my short position and find resistance off that, right? And we did. We saw that resistance play out. I entered my short position and I got out at the next horizontal, which was plotted in there in terms of a level of support. Made around a it was around a 3.5%. I don't think it was quite 3.6. Yeah, probably around that. Probably around at 3% actually. Something around that point there. Yeah, so not too bad. Still a nice short. It's always a lot of people are like, oh, it's not really worth it if you're going for that 3%. At the end of the day, hedge funds like they aim to earn like 4% a year or something crazy. And if you've got the equity, you're going to earn a good 3%. Then it's absolutely fine to make a nice little scalpy scalp, swingy swing trade like so, right? But yeah, at this point in time, for Bitcoin on the midterm, right? You've got this obviously this falling channel. Let me get rid of this this trend line for now, right? You've got this falling channel which we have re-entered. We actually did see the support get played out here on that 29,800 mark. Pretty dirty stuff wicking down, but as you can see, we did get a little bit of a catch by the volume weighted ATR band, so that's definitely something to take into consideration. Abhishek, there's, hey bro, I'm House Cryptopia on your Telegram group. Recognize me? I do recognize you, sir. Good to see you back on the stream there, brother. And 25 likes, guys. You're absolutely, guys. You're killing it. You're killing it today on this fine Thursday morning. Pretty rainy weather in England. I've actually got I've got a converted loft in my house, right? And I pulled open all the slanted windows to get a nice airflow in the house, right? And it just started absolutely chucking it down with rain. And before the stream, I just went up there, and everything is completely soaked. Like my whole converted loft is just ruined. It's just absolutely ruined. So I've got a lot of cleaning up to do once I'm finished with this stream. Very, very annoying, especially when I'm ill, right? It sucks. But yeah, in terms of what's happening here with this falling channel, we have reclaimed this falling channel. Come down to the downside. As you guys probably know, we were looking for a long position here, but unfortunately the retest wasn't good and we didn't get that long position, and we did see that insane dump to the downside right now. In terms of what's happening now, guys, we are setting this this high low point coming through here. If we do see a reversal in the trend, it is going to be above this 32,063, right? That's going to be the target to the upside here for the longer term timeframes. And yeah, that's, I mean, it's still looking pretty bad, I hate to say, because obviously we've got these lower highs being set continuously, right? We've got this 21 moving average coming down. That's going to be acting as resistance. If we can get over that, potentially a position coming up to these wicks coming through here. Samwood Wiki from Transformers coming through there, maybe around a 3.5% for you guys to take into consideration there. But I mean, at this point in time, it's not looking that great. I mean, have we got the price action channel coming through here? Where's that? Where's that? That's not on my chart. Let me get that on my chart. That's a very good gauge. I don't know where that's gone. There we go. Show price action channel. Juicy stuff. Yeah, so we got the price action channel as well between the 55 moving average and also the 21. So yeah, not good. Weather in Belgium isn't any better. yeah. Oh god. Yeah, but you're doing well in the football, Belgium. Very good stuff. Let me just have a drink. And D says, it's nice and sunny in Surrey. Lethal Minds on the chat saying, yeah! Cool stuff there. But yeah, in terms of a target to the downside, right, you've obviously got these pretty dominant levels of support. One sat at 31,721. What's up, bro? Says Lethal Mind. Nice to see you back on the stream there, bro. Sweet. Good stuff. I'm pretty ill, but I'm still good. Still powering through, right? Got to get those antibodies going. It's a positive at the end of the day. I'm going to be healthier after the illness, right? Sunny in Scottish Highlands. Rain coming through. Normal, lol. Scotland is cold, bro. Scotland's cold. I went there for one of my summers. It's cold. Very beautiful place, though. Really, really nice. So yeah, as you can see here, we got another level of support sat at 31,292. If we get down here, guys, if we do see the swift rejection of the horizontal level of resistance we're currently seeing at this 32,000 or around that 33,000, I think it is. Yeah, 33,070, I think that was. If we do get swiftly rejected by that, then first time target is going to be this level of support of 31,700. Now, if we lose that, guys, we do have another safety net playing out in terms of a horizontal level of support. If we lose that, then it's likely, guys, that we are going to come down again. But as I was saying, right, after we've seen some insane price action like this, right, some insane dirty dumps and dirty recoveries, just volatile, it's good recovery, but V-shaped stuff coming through, very volatile stuff there, guys. We're likely to not see that much price action coming through. We're likely to see just a consolidatory period, right? And if we do see that, it's a nice time for the chart to chill out, because as I was saying, guys, we can't climb Everest without a rest at base camp 1 and eat some food, and then we're going to go for another leg up, hopefully, right? And vice versa, we can't jump off the canyon without getting to the bottom and then climbing the canyon again without dumping back down, right? So yeah, interesting stuff there, guys, to take into consideration. But crucial point to watch would be this level of support, which we are seeing at this point in time, and that is at that 33,070. In terms of what's happening in the RSI, guys, this is a very crucial thing to watch as well, because we were talking about this downward sloping resistance line on yesterday's stream, and the reasoning for this is I was saying, look, if we are going to be coming up to this zone, then I would be looking at a swift bit of rejection, swift resistance coming through there, and that would be sat at around that 59 zone, so over the 50 zone of the RSI there. And let's bring us to the top side of the buying momentum for Bitcoin here. But we did see Not even, we didn't even get there, guys. We didn't even get there because we actually, where's that channel gone again? It just keeps getting, I think I must just keep deleting it, right? That's drawn in wrong, right? Let me start that again. So yeah, I think I must just keep deleting this channel, right? Just bear with me. Yeah, well, that'll do, donkey, as Shrek says. We did get to the top side of this, parallel channel here, and then we did see that swift rejection playing out at that 35. No, that was over here, right? That's the 35k. So we saw that swift rejection playing out from the 35k, and that's basically why we didn't get there on the RSI on the midterm here. But we do need to basically take into account, guys, if we do see a swing up, right? If we do see a swing up, which is still likely, right? It's still likely if we actually break the momentum to the top side of this channel, right? If we do break that momentum to the top side, we're looking at a measure move like so, bringing us up to that 34,100 and 34,155. If that does play out, we're looking like we are going to come to the top side of this downward sloping resistance line. And you know what that means, guys? Swift rejections, right? Swift rejections coming through. Swift rejections coming through here, so we do need to take that into account if we are looking, we're referencing the RSI and trading Bitcoin today, right? And that's very interesting stuff there to definitely look at, because you can see the VWAP resistance playing through, right? Every time, well, not every time, but most of the times that we do test this zone, it's pretty, the VWAP resistance is futile here. So yeah, it's definitely something that we need to take into account here, guys. Obviously, it doesn't play out all the time here, but considering we are on the top side of the RSI here, obviously this is the central point of the RSI, considering the resistance line is on the top side of the RSI, then it's likely that we are going to find that resistance from it, right? So we do need to take into account, obviously, in the future, if we do get below the RSI at this point, then percentage-wise, we're likely to find more of a support level on it, right? Not resistance, right? So yeah, interesting stuff there to reference today when you're getting your trades in, a nice profitable trades in, guys. So yeah, crucial point, as I was saying, this is 33,070, which we've just cleared, right? Hopefully we can find support on that. That's going to be juicy stuff indeed. Now, right now, Bitcoin on the long term, one man. we got the daily chart coming through here. We got the daily chart coming through. As discussed a minute ago, we've got this falling channel, right? We got this falling parallel channel on the midterm here coming through. I do like it plotted on the long term just to give me a bit of a gauge as well what's happening here. Take a nice breath. We do have the symmetrical triangle playing out here, which we did see a break to the top side, and we were looking for that long, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get that long because the retest wasn't good. Death cross coming through here on the daily time frame here. Just take a breath here, guys. Speaking a bit too fast, I think. We obviously saw this dump to the downside, right? This dump to the downside, and we did see the respect of the lower side of this channel, right? The respect of the lower side of this channel, and that sat at around this 30k zone. We did see that basically the bounce point get formed from that, and that was off the volume weighted ATR band, which was pretty good in terms of a bounce point. We did actually come up and we tested this 35k zone, testing the lower side of the symmetrical triangle, right? Interesting stuff there, the lower side of the symmetrical triangle, and we did leave that, and that's another reason why I did take my short position there. We were in the trap zone, and we did come up and we did reclaim the trap zone, and then I was like, right, okay, juicy take profit will be down around this zone, right? And that did play out pretty well indeed. I mean, at this point in time for Bitcoin, right now, we're still sat in this trap zone, so it's still a cautious place to be trading here, guys. I would be looking at crucial signs of us basically losing this trap zone to the lower side here, and vice versa, reclaiming this symmetrical triangle here. And then obviously we can talk about the idea of finding the resistance off the top side of this channel, and also this 21 moving average and the 10 moving average is coming down as well. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Volume is very, very low as well there, guys. And that brings me on to the fear and greed index today. Yesterday we were sat, I don't think it was 14 yesterday. I think it was, I mean, it says it was, but I swear it was 10, right? I'll definitely have to go back and check. Might be because I'm a bit ill, right? That's probably why. But yeah, it was 14 yesterday, as it's saying here. So we need to basically take into account it's gone up a bit, and there's a bit more confidence in the market. Granted, we're still extreme fear, right? There's still extreme fear, so that's obviously going to have an effect on investments and actually pumping up the price. Yeah, just an interesting gauge of what's actually happening today. It's probably going to have some sort of effect on if we do see any momentum to the upside forming, because we're going to have the fear basically playing out as well there, guys. So a few things to take into consideration there. Now onto the Bitcoin dominance, because this is very interesting what's happening here. Over the last few days, we have been talking about this rising channel, right? This rising channel, which has basically been pulling altcoins down. But when the Bitcoin dominance goes up, guys, you know what happens? it pulls it. Basically, people are moving their money from the altcoins into Bitcoin, right? So that basically means this is when the altcoins are going down, this is when the altcoins are going down, this is when the altcoins are going up, right? So at this point in time, this is why we're seeing a little bit of momentum in the altcoins, right? Because we are seeing the Bitcoin dominance basically come down. It was 10 2 days ago, says Hero Optimist. That's where I'm getting it from, bro. That's where I'm getting it from. But yeah, at this point in time, very crucial point here for the Bitcoin dominance here. The reasoning for this is because we've currently just lost it actually on the 4-hourly time frame, and we have just got a candle close below this upward sloping currently resistance line on the top side of this channel, right? We have got a candle close below that, which is good news for the altcoins if we do see that progression to the downside, right? Because this could be a little bit of a fake, and we could find that support. If we do find that support to the upside here, guys, we need to basically take into account altcoins will take a hit, right? They will take a hit, and we know altcoin charts at the moment, they're not looking so hot. They're not looking so hot. They've just all set lower lows near enough, so yeah, it's not looking so bad. I mean, we got the odd exception like ADA and stuff like that. But yeah, so I would take that into account, guys, and I would be watching the Bitcoin dominance to see where we are going to go today, right? Because that's very interesting stuff there, depending on where we're going to go. But yeah, if we do lose it and we do come down to the lower side of this channel, testing the 55, we've got the volume weighted ATR band as well, so the likelihood of us coming down and testing that is pretty likely, right? It's pretty likely, but we do have a level of support coming through here, which could signify a bounce, which, I mean, it could mean that a lot of the altcoins could be pumping up for now, right? They could be pumping up for now, and then we're going to see a return in the trend, a retrace in the trend there later on. Probably not later on today, probably in the next day or so for the altcoins. And I know quite a few people bought the altcoins at the bottom, and this is looking pretty good stuff indeed. Now onto the Bitcoin CME gaps, right? You can see obviously these gaps coming through. This one the other day got filled pretty promptly. We're still yet to fill this one, sat at around that 45,000 to around 49,000 there, or 48, I think that was. Yeah, around 48,000 there. So yeah, these ones are yet to really be filled. I mean, this one did get filled at the top side, but we do have another one coming through here at around this 26K, right? So we would be looking at potentially a bounce point if we are going to be setting a lower low coming through here. We have just set a lower low, as I was saying earlier. Obviously this is a lower low here, and then we've got that higher low here, and then we've invalidated that higher low here. So we set a lower low here. So that's an indication of a bearish trend, right? So if we do lose this level of support, sat at around that 33K, and then the next target would be this lower low point. If we lose that, then I would be inclined to say we're looking at coming down to close this 26 CME gap there. So interesting stuff there. Also to reference, very interesting stuff. Now, done with Bitcoin, guys. Pretty done with Bitcoin now. Let me jump to some altcoin requests there. I've got ADA on the list to start off with. And it's actually got my altcoin of the day as well, because we were discussing it yesterday, right? We were discussing it yesterday at around this zone here, and I said, look, it's pretty crucial that we hold this level of support on the candle body close of that previous low, right? Yeah, candle body close of the previous low. So we definitely needed to hold that zone, and we have, right? We've held that zone, and we've seen significant progression to the upside. Pretty nice uptrend, I'd like to say here. Pretty nice uptrend, I'd like to say here. Pretty juicy stuff. I mean, it's looking pretty good. I don't hate to say, because I'm very bullish on ADA, but yeah, it's looking pretty good indeed. I would be inclined to say that we are going to see some sort of retracement off this 35, $1.35 there. I would be looking at some sort of retracement from there, because as we know, when we climb Everest like so, it's quite a big pump here for ADA. When we climb Everest like so, we definitely need to basically take into account rest time, right? We need to take into account rest time, and we have just pumped literally like 13%. 13% today, right? So yeah, we do need a bit of rest time coming through here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see resistance basically play out from this zone here at this horizontal resistance point at this $1.35.31. Oh God. Thank you guys all saying, I hope you get better soon in the chat. Really does mean a lot. And we just hit 30 likes, guys. You're absolutely amazing. Killing it out here. Absolutely killing it out here, guys. Should we do a little where is the audience from? It's that part of the show. Where are you all from, guys? Let's all have a little chat there and see where everyone's from. So put your country of origin. See how internationally vast we are today. That's cool. I like doing that. That's quite cool when everyone tells us where they're from, and it's basically an indication of how diverse this channel is, which I like indeed. Now, if we do find a level of support coming through here at this $1.35, then it's looking pretty good indeed. I wouldn't expect imminent pumps anymore for ADA, because as I said, we do need to validate this zone. But I would be looking at potentially some sort of a long position if we do lose this zone from this rising channel, right? This rising parallel channel, near enough a rising wedge, but not quite, because it's pretty parallel, I must say. So yeah, we could be looking at a long position coming through here. I would be waiting to clear these pretty crucial levels of resistance coming through here. We've got all of the countries and the places of origins coming through here. We've got Gordon's from Bedford. We got Donna from Wales, lovely place in Wales. Nikki is from Little Rock, Arkansas, I think that's right. Sal Loy is from Saudi Arabia, very rich place, cool stuff. A lot of oil there. I put aloe vera gel in my water when I have a sore throat. Wow, that's an interesting technique. Not heard that before. Hero Optimus is he's from Norway, very cool. Bergen, Norway. Lucky Strike is from USA, PA. Bristol, UK. Shout out Bristol, UK, down the road from me. And What Waffle is to the moon, boys. He's from the moon, apparently. And Ajira is from Belgium. But yeah, I said that before. Cool stuff. Joe Hart is from Michigan, USA. And Mr. F is Scotland, home of the Highlander. Whiskey, very good stuff. So yeah, very cool how diverse we all are out here. Very good stuff. Mr. F, that's got to be yuck. Oh, Nick, you can't insult his place of origin. That's Scotland's a lovely place. Oh, you mean the aloe vera gel? Right, I'm with you. That's funny. So yeah, as you can see here, we'll be around a 9% long position for 88 if we can get there. I would be looking at crucial take profits at these previous lower highs. One sat at around this $1.44, and then progressively moving up from there if we can find support on there. So I would be looking at taking profit, potentially maybe even waiting to clear that zone before entering that long position there, because at the end of the day, guys, that's still going to be around a 5-6% gain there. So yeah, interesting stuff there for 88, and that's why it's basically claimed my altcoin of the day, because we're seeing that significant progression. Very good stuff. But as I said here, I wouldn't be surprised if we did see that swift rejection coming through, because we've seen significant pumps, right? And that's usually what happens, right? And Ben's Markey, I am from India, bro. Cool stuff. Whereabouts in India, bro? That's cool. I know in terms of my demographic of my audience here, there's quite a few people from India, which is quite fascinating. Yeah, the aloe vera lol. Yeah, misunderstood that one. Brilliant. So yeah, as you can see here, we're pretty central on the RSI for ADA. So yeah, basically we could go either way. But yeah, if we do get to this overbought stage, we definitely need to basically look at that retracement in the price there, and vice versa if we do see that swift rejection to the oversold stage, and we're looking at buyback as well. Interesting stuff. No, it's fine, straight from the plant. Interesting. I might try that, bro. I've been looking to get an aloe vera plant, but apparently they grow like so fast. Study in Europe. I am from Pakistan, sir. Cool stuff. I got a friend over in Pakistan, someone that I talked to quite a lot, actually. I just literally met him online and we just chat like every other day. Really cool. So we learn about each other's cultures and stuff. I think we've got a couple of you from India, says Donnie. Yes, I think we do. I would appreciate if you could check Engine Coin from Sal Yoy there. Let me have a little look. Let me put that on the list. But I'm gonna slow down the voice because it's gonna be starting hurting pretty soon. And guys, I don't think I'm gonna be taking any more requests. But I'm gonna read out my request list for you guys so you know what's coming. Ty Relax just joined the Telegram group. Well done, sir. Loads of professional traders in there. Loads of also newbies as well. So it's a safe space if you are a new trader to ask questions and all that juicy stuff. We're a very good, tight-knit community. Around 90 members or something now. Really, really crazy stuff. Study in Europe says, thank you. Not a problem at all, bro. Really cool stuff. So, yeah, next on the list, guys, we've got my other altcoins of the day. We've got Litecoin, we've got Stellar, then we've got MIR, then we've got Chili's, and then we've got MRNG, and then we've got Polyyield for Nikki, I think it is. Polyyield for Nikki. And then Matic for Nikki as well. And then Rune. And then Run. And then Sol. And then Ethereum. And then Engine. So that's what you got coming, guys. That's what you got coming. We're at 40 minutes there. So yeah, 40 minutes streaming here. So I'm probably going to go, wow, I'm just going to go until the end of this list, right? So hopefully I can get it done pretty soon. You will like the Telegram group. Everyone welcome. Yes, it is very diverse. Everyone's welcome. There's it's a very positive place, right? Very positive place, the Telegram group. And it's popping all day long. It's popping all day long with questions about all different stuff, right? Very cool stuff. We were showing each other our dogs and stuff there the other day. And I just saw Trace just join the Telegram group. So shout out to you there, Trace. And I hope you have a good time. And if you are new to trading, it's a safe place. It's a safe space. The Telegram group is really nice. Yes, it is. Hero Optimist. I think that's how you say it, right? So yeah. Anyway, back to trading, right? Back to trading. Ben says, will Matic pump next, bro? I've got Matic on my list there, bro. So I'll get to that in, where are we? Maybe 7 altcoins time, right? So yeah, we'll jump to Litecoin for now. Because Litecoin is at a crucial point, right? Litecoin is at a crucial point because we are testing this this candle body low of this previous dump, right? This candle body low of this previous dump. If we can get above that, it's going to look pretty good in terms of progression, right? Obviously, as you can see, we've seen these pumps. We've seen these pumps to the upside here, and we are setting higher lows pretty continuously here, and we are going to be invalidating some lower highs coming through here, guys. So if we can set a nice level of support basically being played out here, we could be looking at significant progression to the upside. Next target would be this zone here. And that $1.45, maybe potential for a long position there to take into consideration, guys. And referencing the RSI, we're pretty central, right? We're pretty central indeed. So that basically means we can go either way, right? We can go either way. Not really that much to gauge from it. We can go either way at this point in time. It's basically following the pattern in terms of the price. No divergences coming through there as being seen, right? No, not quite getting there in terms of divergences, in terms of getting a gauge for the price there, guys. But yeah, crucial point. This is why I claim my altcoin of the day is to get over this $1.31, right? If we can get over that, you missed Ravencoin on your list. Did I? Probably, yeah. Let me add Ravencoin because I do remember you saying that, bro. So yeah, apologies for that. I really like your commentary, sir, says Study in Europe. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. It's probably the English accent, right? Ravencoin. Let me see if I can find Ravencoin for you there, bro. Oh, no, yeah. I said run, and it's RVN. It's just my dead handwriting there. So, yeah, I do have Ravencoin on the list there, bro. So, yeah, crucial point for Litecoin would be to get over this support zone and hold that. Now, guys, if we don't get over that zone, then the next target, this would be crucial to watch in the next 3 hours and 25 minutes. If we can get a candle body close after testing it already twice to the lower side here, we did test it here as well, and see that swift rejection, potentially swift rejection coming through as well. So, if we do see that, this candle close actually close below this $1.31 there, unfortunately, guys, it's going to be looking like we are going to see the challenge of this high low point coming through here, and that's sat at around that $1.23. And guys, if you are new to the channel here, I do stream every single morning. I try and get one in every single evening as well, but I've been pretty ill recently. So yeah, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and you're never going to miss one of my uploads here. Good stuff, good stuff. Do you live close to London? No, I actually live the complete other side of the country though. London is a nice place though. London is a really nice place, or some places in London anyway. But yeah, it's like anywhere. So yeah, as you can see here, this would be the crucial level to gain in terms of Litecoin, right? Let's jump to Stellar next on this. Got to start smashing out the requests here. And the reason why I've chose Stellar for my another one of my altcoins of the day, I usually choose 3 every single day, guys. Exception of yesterday when I was dying. I couldn't do it. Actually, I might have done it yesterday. No, yeah, it was the day before yesterday when I was really, really ill. But yeah, let me just have a little drink because my throat's dying. And 32 likes, guys. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. 32 likes. You guys are killing it out here with that like button, turning that like button blue. So yeah, as you can see here, in terms of Stellar right now, we are looking at testing this pretty crucial level of resistance coming through here. If we do claim that, in terms of a support level, our next target to the top side would be this wick to the downside, our previous low, and that's sat around this 27 cents there. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff there. Pretty interesting stuff there in terms of a resistance point that we do need to think about there. But yeah, crucial point at this point in time would be finding the support on this zone. As you can see, we are seeing that swift rejection coming through here. Sounds like a night out. Swift rejection from the ladies, lol, says Mr. F there. Interesting stuff there, bro. You funny stuff. But yeah, so as you can see here, we do have the level of resistance that we do need to tackle there. If we can tackle that and see the progression to the top side, we do have another target point, and that's sat around that 28. And that's basically going to mean, let's go on the short-term target, guys. We need to basically claim this this falling channel, right? We need to claim this falling channel here. Otherwise, it's looking like we're going to see that resistance play out, and then we're going to be testing this previous low here on that candle body close, and that's sat at around this 21 cents then, guys. We don't want to be going down there. We want to see progression to the upside here. We want to be seeing the progression to the upside from this zone here, and at least getting to this 27 cents there. That's going to be the ideal scenario here for Stellar. So yeah, take this into account, guys, when you're trading Stellar. And as you can see here, we do have this downward sloping resistance line here. So if we are going to see the momentum to the upside here, we need to take into account we're going to see a bit of a swift rejection coming through here. I was going to say I look really bold on this side of my head, right? That's pretty bad. And it's looking worse. Receding life, right? Receding life sucks. So yeah, as you can see here, we are going to see some swift rejection coming through here. If we do see a resistance point coming through on the RSI, right? So yeah, definitely a point to reference here if we are going to see a bit of a pump up in the price, because that does mean, guys, that we are looking at a bit of a rejection coming through here, and one of these lines, one of these horizontal resistance points, are basically going to be they're going to be a resistance point that we are going to basically see some price action coming through, right? It's not just going to be pumps up crazy, right? So yeah, definitely something to take into consideration for Stellar there in terms of the shorter term targets, right? Now let me jump to MIR here on the list, smashing through this list now. Well, not really, I've got like 15 left to do, but yeah, MIR, we obviously saw this insane pump recently, and was there no crash? Did this not crash with everything else? Like, what is happening? What is happening here? No, I believe it didn't really crash that badly. So yeah, this is definitely one to watch here, guys, because there's obviously confidence in the market here. There's obviously a lot of confidence in the market here for this coin. Interesting to really get a gauge of why this didn't crash in terms of the fundamental use. I think I was meant to research this, but I have been quite ill, so that's probably the reason why. I mean, we do look like we are forming an ascending triangle coming through here, so if we are looking for confirmation of this coming through, I would be looking at a bounce point at this zone here, and it's very, very likely it could bounce. As you can see in previous price action here, we have got a lot of buying power to the upside, even though we're seeing these extreme sell-offs coming through, even from Bitcoin or the other altcoins behaving pretty erratically, right? So yeah, in terms of a confidence of a buying opportunity, yeah, I do think we have got potential for a buying up there at this zone here. We are actually testing the price action channel coming through here. Testing the price action channel. Yes, we have got candle close below it, but we have got the level of support coming through here, so I would be watching that zone with beady eyes, as we like to say on this channel, guys. And also, we do have the 55 moving average as well that we are looking for a level of support on as well there. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Interesting font there from Under Vibes Mashup, and that is can you watch it BNB? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be taking any more requests there, bro, but I'm going to write BNB on the list, because if I'm feeling up to it at the end of the stream here, I will jump to that. We've got Aaron on the chat there. Nice to see you on the chat there. Oi, mate. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. And sounds good to me on MIR. Yeah, MIR does sound really good, Gordon, in the chat there. It does sound really, really good in terms of a progressionary move to the upside. But when we're seeing a move like so, when we're climbing Everest like this, right, we do need to take into account that we are going to see that correction at base camp 1, right? Base camp 1, correction, we're all tired. We need to eat some food before climbing Everest again, right? And that's the parabolic analogy for you guys to think about there. That's why we don't long the top, right? That's why we don't long the top, because we need to rest. We need to rest before we get the momentum to go again. In terms of the RSI for MIR right now, we're pretty central. Can't really get the biggest gauge in the world for that. But yeah, I would be, even if you do get a nice significant pump to the top side here, it's probably only going to pump you around this level here. So yeah, it's not looking too bad, and we'll give you enough time to recover, looking for that nice momentous move to the top side here. So yeah, I definitely say to you guys out there, MIR is one to watch in terms of performing on its own, right? In terms of performing on its own and not dumping with the crowd in a sense, right? So yeah, interesting stuff there. MIR. Let's jump to I think it's Chili's, CHZ. We just need to do USDT after this, don't I? I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Thursday morning here. So yeah, as you can see here, with Chili's on the 4-hourly time frame here, we did set this lower low point here. Unfortunately, well, it's not the end of the world. It's still a high low at the end of the day in terms of the longer term time frames here. Let me get rid of these arrows. Get rid of these arrows coming through here. So yeah, we did set just deleted my indicator. Great. Great stuff. Great stuff. Oh, great. There it is. Yeah, so as you can see here, we have got this high-low point actually being set. Great stuff. It didn't actually set a low. What is happening? What is happening here? Deleted my whole chart. What? Let me try again, shall we? Let's try again. What? This is not good. This is not good. We're lagging out like crazy here. Don't know what's happening. Guys, you have to bear with me. I might try and jump to another request because Chili's doesn't seem to be wanting to do anything, right? Let me jump to Matic quick and see if I can get a gauge on Matic. No, it's deleting everything from my chart. What is happening? Right, I'm just going to have to do a bit of Bitcoin while that's sorting itself out because of what's going on there, guys. Apologies for that pretty unprofessional stuff. What is that? What is that? It's dreadful. So yeah, as you can see here, I know, really annoying. Snicky Gordon, you broke it. Let me jump that to another tab there and see if I can fix that for you guys quickly. Very annoying stuff. What is happening here? We're fixed. Right, let me jump this back. Here we go. Right, this is MIR. Let me jump to Chili's. and then see if we can get a gauge for chilies. I don't know what the hell happened there. I don't know what the hell happened there. I was having a problem with TradingView last night. Maybe it's something that's coming through, right? So let me do CHZ again. Let's try this out again, guys, and see if we can get a gauge for what's actually happening here. Very annoying stuff, very weird. Oi, Chester, can you do hot? Potentially, bro. I'll put that on the end of the list, but I'm not going to make any promises because I do have a hell of a lot of requests, and we're at 52 minutes already, so not good stuff. And apologies for that bit of a lag out situation we had coming through there. So yeah, at this point in time here, guys, with what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? With chilies right now, we've obviously got this pretty crucial level of support coming through at the bottom side here. We have some progression to the upside from this lower low, from this higher low point getting set at that 17 cents there. It's not looking too bad considering a lot of the altcoins did actually set lower lows, whereas this chilies itself actually held its own and set a higher low. So that's obviously a bit more of a bullish chart pattern here. But with that being said, guys, we do have these lower highs being set pretty continually. We did challenge. We're flirting with the idea of challenging it here, but unfortunately, we have seen that swift rejection coming down from that 24 cents there, guys. So yeah, not looking so hot. I would expect us to come down to that 21 cents and 55 in the short term, potentially coming up, having a little test of this horizontal level of resistance first, and then coming down further in the future over the next day or so before seeing any more progression to the upside, right? We are setting a higher low here, and we do have a higher low here. So if we are going to see that progression, I would be looking, that resistance and the rejection playing out off this 21 and this horizontal resistance point here. I would be looking at support point coming through here, sat at around this 22 cents there, and that's basically going to be probably a bit of a consolidation zone if you do lose this zone. Definitely a point to watch there, and that does actually correlate pretty well with a previous high low that we had in terms of this uptrend coming through here as well, which we're currently holding, right? So yeah, interesting stuff. Potentially a consolidation period. If you do lose this level of support here, then it's likely you're going to come down to this 21 cents there. Go. LR bought a tiny bit of SHIB. I'm joking, bro. Buy what you like, but for me, I'm staying away from SHIB. It's a bit of a joke coin in my opinion, right? So yeah, that's pretty much chilies done. I mean, the RSI right now, it's pretty central, right? Pretty central. Can't really get a best gauge in the world. We could do some sort of trend line looking like so. So if we are going to be looking at resistance point, we could be looking at this zone coming through here when we come to the top side of the RSI. If we do see a significant pump there. So yeah, interesting stuff there for chilies. Let me jump to what's next. MRNG. Let's see if we can get that. Never heard of it, but MRNG. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Can't be doing nothing on that. And this was this next one is for Nikki, I do believe, and it's Poly Yield. She said that there might not be a chart on this. So we definitely need to take that into consideration as well, guys. So yeah, nothing. I can't see this on here. A bit annoying. But yeah, hopefully it will come onto TradingView soon there. But yeah, so in the meantime, let's jump to Matic because that is the next. Gordon says, I'm obviously learning as I watch, as you're saying, it is what it is when I'm thinking about how to look at it. Interesting. We got Mr. Green Goblin in the chat there saying, yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, bro? MIR V2 migration begins this Friday at 8 p.m. Interesting. That's obviously going to have some sort of effect on the price. And yes, ADA is looking good, Mr. Green Goblin, sir. MIR 2.0, is that what you said? V2, version 2 there. So yeah, let me have a little research on that. I still need to research MIR, but yeah, interesting stuff there. Thank you for the insight there, Mr. D, sir. So yeah, in terms of Matic right now, we do have this falling wedge pattern coming through on the 4-hourly time frame. Obviously, we did see this pretty strong downtrend coming through here, and the resistance, Fibula resistance, playing off pretty futile coming through here, right? In terms of touches for this falling wedge pattern, we've got one here, one here, one here, one here, maybe a little cheeky one here. And you guys know what I say about attractive chart patterns. They're very good indeed. Tingly feelings and all that juicy stuff. So yeah, it basically means more validation, right? That's what we need to take into account. More validation, guys. So yeah, if we are looking for progression at this point in time, I mean, it's not the end of the world, considering we are in this dirty downtrend, and we did see this insane low point. Near enough tapping this volume weighted ATR band in terms of level of support at that 92 cents there. We have seen that buyback, right? We've seen that buyback. We've seen the support get gained on this horizontal at that $1.03 there. I mean, at this point in time, just looking at it right now, we have challenged this this lower high here. In terms of this downtrend, we challenged this lower high, and we've come up and we've challenged it here. We've challenged it here. That's what I was saying. Right, this lower high, we've challenged it here. We've seen that swift rejection, right? So ideally, we want to be coming up again and giving it another challenge. But with that being said, guys, we do have a downward sloping resistance line as well to think about. The top side of this wedge. Crucial point to watch would be sat at this $1.22 there, guys. If we can break that for Matic, then there is going to be a long position, right? There is going to be a long position from this zone. Following it up, taking profit here, taking profit, probably correlating with this 55 moving average, and then another take profit coming through at this horizontal, that $1.33 there. So yeah, there's gonna be a few take profits all the way up if we can get there, but we just need to see that break to the top side of this to the top side of this falling wedge pattern, right? Now, in terms of a measure move for this potential long position, obviously this is in speculation. If we do break to the top side here, it's all in speculation here, guys. If we can break to the top side, we're basically doing a measure move like so, and that is going to be looking probably along the lines of this, and that's going to basically bring us all the way up to $1.36 there. So yeah, interesting stuff there. And yes, just a quick summary on ADA there, guys, for Green Goblin and Hero Optimist. It does need to come down a bit, ADA. It does need to come down a bit. We've seen a 13% gain or something in the last day or so. So when we're climbing Everest, we need to stop at base camp 1 and have some food. As simple as that. Otherwise, we're gonna crash down further, right? As me with streaming, my body needs to recover sometimes. Ned says, thoughts on most of these alts being overvalued? Surely institutions and market makers not buying at these prices. To be honest, bro, I think all alts are overvalued at this point in time, considering how many businesses and stuff haven't actually adopted the blockchain technology because governments haven't really said it's all right yet. Imagine a business like Microsoft was like, you know what, we're going to put everything on the blockchain, it's all going to be good. And then the governments go, you know what, we're making crypto illegal, so their business basically will just cease to exist. So I do think humanity in general and the governments and stuff isn't actually ready for cryptocurrencies in a sense, right? So I do think we have got a significant way down to go before we're going to see actually get adopted on a global scale, right? And at this point in time, we know a lot of these altcoins actually don't really have a lot of uses, right? They're literally just a store of value. So yeah, that's definitely something to take into consideration as well there, from a fundamental point of view there. Can't see this being the bottom, says Ned. No, me neither, bro. Me neither, bro. I do think we've got a long way down to go. And for me, I'm going to be accumulating all the way down because at the end of the day, we are going to go up. We are going to go up. Cryptocurrency is the future, but we just need a bit of time. We need a bit of time as humans to adapt to that, right? But yeah, so anyway, what is next on the list? We got Matic there. Let me jump to Rune. Rune here, as you can see here, just took a few deep breaths there, guys. Rune, as you can see here on the 4-hourly time frame, we do have this falling wedge pattern. I'm probably just going to go to the loo for a sec, guys, because I'm bursting, and then I'll be back. But just going to take a little 2-minute break, and then I'm going to be back, rest the throat for 2 minutes, and then I'll be back to see you guys very shortly. So yeah, it won't be long at all. But yeah, peace out for now, and I'll be back very shortly indeed, guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and thank you for sticking around for the break there. Just had to pop to the loo very quickly, but I am back now, taking a few deep breaths, had a bit of water, rested the throat, so I'm ready to get kicking again, right? We're going to start off with Rune, as I was just saying there, and a few of you in the chat there saying, just having a nice conversation. It's looking very much like the Telegram there. We've got NX in the chat. There's a mod here, guys, so behave yourself. Nice shout out to you there, bro, for supporting the channel continuously. Let's get Crypto Chester to 800 subs. Yeah, I'm literally like 2 left for 800. Yeah, 2 subs away from 800, guys. That'd be absolutely amazing if we can hit that. That'd be really, really cool stuff. Very thankful for you guys supporting the channel out here. Very good stuff out here. And also, we hit 38 likes. You guys are killing it today on the likes. So yeah, Rune, at this point in time, we do have this falling wedge pattern, right? This falling wedge pattern. And these lower highs are being set pretty much continuously in terms of forming the resistance of this zone here. We are below all major moving averages, so that is signification that we are in this downtrend here. We have set a lower low point, or pretty much like a lot of the altcoins, right? We have set a lower low in terms of this trend. So that is, I hate to say it, guys, that is a bearish chart pattern in terms of coming down lower for Rune there. I mean, at this point in time, we are seeing this downtrend. We did see this bit of a retracement coming through, and we climbed Everest, but we did see that rest point coming through here. So yeah, at this point in time, I would say we're inclined to probably come up to this 21 moving average at around that $6.10 there, and then the progression to the downside is futile, and then we're going to be testing this level of support at around this $4.95 there. I would not be surprised if we got down to that zone pretty imminently, right? We've seen these dumps play out here for Rune. So yeah, definitely something to take into consideration there for Rune there, guys, when we're going to see that live price action. So the target to the top side would be, if you can get over this 21 moving average, you will be looking at testing this lower high point. Yeah, this lower high point coming through here. And that sat at around that $6.34 if you are looking for progression to the upside. Progression to the downside would be looking something like that. Probably some support coming through at this high low here. And that sat at around that $5.33. And then your target's at $4.98 there. So yeah, interesting stuff there for Rune. Let me jump to the next on request. It's Ravencoin, if I remember correctly. Ravencoin there. Let me jump to that. I don't think I've ever done a TA on Ravencoin. Oh, my ulcers. Not good. So yeah, as you can see here, we did set a lower low here point for Ravencoin there, guys. Kyril, ouch, I'm screwed. Not a problem at all. Hopefully you're not, bro. Did we hit the 800 subs yet? Did we hit that, guys? That'd be absolutely amazing. I'm already subscribed, low, or I'll do it, says Donna. Interesting stuff there, Donna. 38 likes, guys. You guys are killing it. Let me jump to Ravencoin here. As you can see, we have set a lower low, as a lot of the charts have, right? Lower highs basically being set continuously, and also we are testing this 21 moving average, right? We're testing this 21 moving average. If we do find resistance off this zone, the next target to the downside would be this 4 cents and 59 there. There's 4 cents and 59 point to think about there for Ravencoin. If we do set that zone, then it's likely that if we do break that zone to the lower side, right, it's likely that we do come down lower, and we do potentially set a lower low point from that zone, and that'll be sat at around this volume weighted ATR band, and that's sat at around that 3 cents and 93 there, guys. So that would be a crucial point to watch if we do break this zone in terms of the level of support there. If we don't, and if we see the progression, if we see us actually break through this previous lower high here, then that's going to be very good, right? It's going to be very good in terms of progression to the upside. Then we can talk about the next target, and that's going to be this price action channel set around this 5 cents and 76 there. And that's basically going to mean that we're going to be entering an uptrend if we can get over that. That's going to be good stuff indeed. For Ravencoin there, a few targets for Ravencoin there. Let me get to did we hit 800? Absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you ever so much. Means a lot to me there. Let me do Solana is next on the list. But as I say, in terms of Ravencoin right now, we are looking pretty bearish indeed, considering these lower lows being set here. But yeah, let's do Solana, baby. Let's do Solana, baby. In terms of Solana, we didn't set a lower low here. We actually set a higher low. Granted, this dump invalidated a lot of the previous higher lows here, but at the end of the day, we have set another higher low, and it is looking progressively good to the top side. And we have seen a pretty significant pump, right? Pretty significant pump, looking something along the lines of so. Around a 63% gain to when we're hitting the wick to wick. bottom to top there. I'm currently sat at around a 48% gain since we saw that dump. So that's insane gains there, right, guys? Insane gains. So we do need to take into consideration of us falling off a bit, right? We do need to take into consideration of us falling off a bit. Sat at around that $27.98 there. Very interesting point that we do need to basically hopefully we can consolidate on that. If not, I would be seeing us going down lower to this next horizontal level of support, and that's sat at around that 26 and 13 there. At 26 and 13 there, yeah, around that zone in terms of a level of support there. Itching to short dent. Interesting, says Mr. F. I'll definitely look at that once I'm done with the stream there, bro. I'm getting pretty tired now, considering we're at 1 hour and 8 minutes. And I'm still ill, guys, so I do need to take that into account as well. Still need to get better out here, so I can't be pushing it too hard today in terms of the length of the stream. I mean, I've probably got like six coins left or something like that. So yeah, we've got after Solana, baby, we've got Ethereum, we've got Engine Coin. And then I might be doing a bit of BNB and a bit of HOT. I'll see how I feel after the last 2 coins there. So yeah, as you can see here, and I've got to do a little retrace on the old Bitcoin update as well for you guys. So yeah, as you can see here, Solana target point in terms of a short-term target would be to get over this horizontal level of support at that $30.37. Pretty achievable, right? But then we do have to invalidate this lower high point that we've got sat here. So yeah, ideal target would be to get over that, and then obviously the price action channel. But as I was saying, a 63% pump here, guys. We're looking at that retracement. We're looking at that consolidation for a significant amount of time before looking at major waves to the upside here. So yeah, interesting stuff there. To basically watch out for that and take into consideration with Solana, baby. In terms of the RSI, pretty central stuff. Not really that much going on. We do have a pretty dominant trend coming down if we're looking at a downward sloping resistance line, and that's going to be looking at something along the lines of this. Probably move it like so, get a few more touches in there, and that's basically where we're sat right now. So that's an indication that we are looking at finding that resistance coming through this zone here and potentially not breaking it, and as I said, coming down to this $27.94 there. Maybe a short position, maybe. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Gamer God coming in saying good morning. Oskiing there saying, what's up, bro? Joining the stream late today, guys. But nice to see you on the stream. Nonetheless, amazing stuff. And 40 likes, guys. You guys are killing it today. Amazing stuff. I think we just did hit 800 subscribers. So thank you ever so much, guys. You're absolutely killing it. Really, really, really good stuff. I'm very, very happy. Very happy out here, I must say. Very happy out here. Very cool. Very cool stuff. To have that growth in literally like a month and a half is just unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff there, guys. So yeah, very, very appreciative of you supporters out there. And trade safe and have a great Thursday morning. So yeah, as you can see here, we do have this falling wedge for Ethereum right now. I was pretty bearish on Ethereum, just in general, just after everything that we just started these dirty downtrends, even before this crash actually happened, right? Ethereum was just losing a lot of momentum to the upside here. Tyler Rex says, take rest, save your voice. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. So yeah, as you can see here, we are finding a level of support on this horizontal level of support at this 1926, 1926 there. We found a level of support, and we're progressing to the upside, right? In terms of a shorter term target, it would be to invalidate this this lower high point, and that's sat at around that 2009 there. If we can get above that, that's ideal, but we do need to take into consideration we do have this pretty dominant level of resistance coming down. In terms of the top side of this just turn my music up far too loud. Top side of this falling wedge pattern here, so we are likely to find resistance off this, as you can see we have done here, and we have done here in terms of a consolidation downtrend coming through. So yeah, that would be something to take into consideration in terms of a rejection, in terms of a resistance point coming through here. Maybe shorting off this of the retest of this price action channel. Yeah, price action channel coming through here. Maybe I'm shorting off the retest there. I'm coming all the way down to around that 19,924 there. So yeah, interesting stuff there for Ethereum right now. If we do see this progression to the downside, because obviously, guys, we are in this downtrend, dirty downtrend for Ethereum, very bearish indeed. If we do see this rejection play off this 21 here, first target in terms of a support is sat at this 1922, and then the next one to the lower side, if we invalidate this higher low, is sat at around this 1863 there. Interesting stuff. If we do lose that, worst case scenario, we do have this level of support sat at around this 1700, well, 1730 there as well, guys. So yeah, it's not the end of the world, and we got the volume weighted ATR band coming through as well there. So yeah, interesting stuff there. I mean, we do have this 200 EMA on the daily as well to take into consideration in terms of a swift rejection as well there, guys. So, yeah, in my opinion, at the moment for Ethereum is bearish indeed, right? Link to raid, Hammy is still on. God, no. I can't be having a raid today. I'm too tired. It's Bitcoin Beats raid. Guys, if you haven't heard of Bitcoin Beats, jump to his channel. Amazing stuff. He's the older bro. He's the older bro out of me and him. So, yeah, amazing stuff going on his channel as well. And he just hit 10K subs, which is very, very cool stuff indeed. I hit 800. He hit 10K. So, obviously, he's been going like a lot longer than me. But, yeah, amazing stuff. Amazing support from you guys out here. Now, what's next? Engine Coin. Yeah, so in terms of Engine Coin, we didn't actually set a lower low. We actually set a higher low coming through here, respecting the volume weighted ATR band, and also getting a candle close above this level of support, sat at around that 84 cents there. We've seen significant progression to the upside from there, and then this consolidation correctionary phase coming through as well. Crucial point to watch would be this level of support at this $1.04 there. If you can get over that, then your next target is the $1.08. If you can get over that, then it's looking very, very good indeed. One, because you'll because you'll be getting over this price action channel, and that'll give you an uptrend. It'll give you a nice uptrend coming through there, and that's basically going to mean that you're going to basically progress up to this next level and this horizontal level of resistance, and that starts at around that $1.18 there. So yeah, interesting place to basically be watching there, guys, if you do see that progression to the upside from there. And also, you do, can anybody tell me where ADA is having resistances, Green Goblin? Tell you what, bro, I'll touch on that in a second. But we do have this 55 moving average coming down here as well. To take into consideration in terms of a resistance point for Engine Coin. But as I was just saying there, guys, it is pretty, we've got these lower highs coming through pretty strong in terms of this downtrend, right? We have seen a bit of momentum to the upside, well, quite a significant amount of momentum to the upside there, guys. So we do need to take into consideration a consolidation period, and maybe even a swift rejection coming through there. So yeah, interesting. Aaron says, if I was 10, I send pic yesterday in Telegram. It was 10, I sent pic in Telegram yesterday. Interesting stuff there. Ned says, low, I don't use Facebook. My opinion is that alts are heavily overvalued, with most of them having no real user, with the expectation of a few. Unfortunately, these few will also bleed out. Yeah, I do agree, Ned, there. But Ned, if you don't use, we don't use Facebook here. We use Telegram. It's basically where all the traders stay together. It's basically that sort of. It's just a messaging platform. But yeah, it's very, very good stuff in terms of a tightly knitted community there for us guys, which is good. It's good stuff. Engine Coin, that's pretty much done in terms of the targets for you there. In terms of the RSI, we're looking pretty central, right? We're looking pretty central. You could be drawing some sort of trend line coming down like so. Maybe getting a few touches like that. So that would be a resistance point we do need to watch out for there on Engine Coin. And that's pretty much correlating with these zones here in terms of these horizontal resistance point at this $1.08 there. Interesting stuff there, guys, to watch out for. Let me jump to I did just looking at ADA there for Green Goblin there in terms of a resistance point, bro. You're currently sat on one. You're currently sat at the resistance point for ADA, and that's this horizontal point here, and that's sat at the $1.35. As you can see, we could probably move that up a little tiny bit there. I'm going on the candle body close there of this zone here, and just going on these dirty wicks to the downside, right? So yeah, a resistance point right now would be is this the end of the bear market? No, bro. If this is the bear market, then she's only just begun. Interesting. We're nowhere near the end. When we can talk about coming to the end when we're coming up to this bull market barrier on Bitcoin, right? And that's going to be sat around that 45K zone again. So yeah, and we've just had a death cross as well on the daily chart. So yeah, we do need to take it. There's a few things into account, but if you're saying we're near the end of the bear market, we're nowhere near the end of the bear market, bro. We've got significant consolidation, significant price action to had before we can even flirt with the idea of progression to the upside, right? Green Goblin, because I want to sell a bit. I'm not a financial advisor, Green Goblin, but I would say that you are looking at resistance here. This is a crucial point to watch. It's a crucial point to watch here, bro. For me personally, it's not looking too hot. It's not looking too hot. Alts to bleed out, says NX. No. Yeah, not a lot of alts actually have proper uses yet. That's the main problem. But yeah, in terms of a resistance point here for ADA, it would be sat at this zone here. I mean, if you are looking for the progression, then I would be looking at a nice candle close on the 4-hourly in 2 hours and 51 minutes time above these levels of resistance here, and that's also sat with this upward sloping resistance line in terms of this looks like a parallel channel that we've got coming through here. That's going to act as resistance, and also you've got resistance coming through here at that $1.38 and also $1.40. Yeah, so it's I must say, considering a pump looking like so for ADA, you're already up 13% there. So if you are looking at taking profit, if you did get in at the low point, at this higher low point here, then that's very good. It's good profit indeed. Don't be afraid of taking profit. And you do have a hell of a lot of resistance to get through if you are looking at that progression to the upside there. So after a trend like this, you are looking at a reversal coming through there, potentially a bounce point sat at around this price action channel, and that's set at $1.31 there. Guys, what do we know about the price action channel? We always come back to it, right? We always come back to it. And let me show you this quickly here, and get rid of the moving averages and the volume weighted ATR band here. And yeah, you can see this price action channel coming through here. Blue candles were in an uptrend, red candles were in a downtrend. Blue candles, we come down, we always come back to this price action channel. We come down, we always come back to this price action channel. We come up and we come down, we always come back to the price action channel. We literally always come back to it, guys. So yeah, I would be expecting us to come back to it, even if we do come up to this resistance points up here. But yeah, there's quite a lot of resistance to even get there. So yeah, take that into account, guys. For ADA there, interesting stuff there. Let me jump to moving averages, volume weighted ATR bands. That's good. I'm gonna do the fractals and stuff now. So yeah, let me what's next on this? We got BNB, and then we got hot, and then I'm gonna be ending the stream, guys. VET and ADA will never bleed. Yes, they will, sir. They will, sir. They're gonna bleed bad. Gonna bleed bad before they go up significantly again, right? Especially ADA, right? Especially ADA, just because we're still in a trial period for ADA. Granted, they're getting their own, or they got their own blockchain and stuff like that. It's going to be looking pretty good, but no one's really using it yet. No one's really using it yet. We're seeing significant gains for Ethereum. That's obviously the leader in the market, but that's even retraced literally like 50% or something since the all-time high. So we've still got a long way to go before it gets adopted internationally, right? A long, long way to go. Maybe years or so. Hopefully not, right? Hopefully not. If you like VeChain, I might recommend TE Fuel. Maybe you're trying to say Theta Fuel there. Aaron is from the Netherlands. Cool stuff there, bro. But yeah, Binance Coin right now, we have actually just smashed through a pretty crucial level of support at that 299. Very, very cool stuff. Considering the next target to the upside here is looking pretty good, right? We're invalidating lower highs here. We're currently testing a pretty crucial lower high, as well as this horizontal level of support, and that's correlating pretty well with this price action channel as well. So if we can get above that, we're looking at progression to the upside, which is going to look pretty good. But we do have this descending triangle horizontal that we do need to think about as well there, right? So yeah, we are going to be looking at some resistance playing out from here, and that's probably going to get hit if we can find the support on this 55 moving average as well there. So yeah, in terms of a target right now, it's looking pretty bullish in terms of this uptrend. It's looking pretty strong in terms of this wave to the upside, and then the consolidation period, and then the next wave to the upside here. So yeah, we didn't actually set a lower low compared to a lot of the other altcoins here. We did actually set a higher low here. So it's still a bullish chart pattern at the end of the day. I can see your haircut, says Irish Eyes there. Cool stuff. But yeah, so at this point in time, guys, we would be looking at a target to get over this price action channel, and also invalidate this lower high point here, and that's sat at around that $309 there for Binance Coin. If we can get over that, it's going to look pretty good indeed for progression to the upside. And as I said, we've got a pretty dominant uptrend coming through here in terms of a trend line as well, right? We've got a pretty dominant uptrend coming through here, so we are going to see us come down. We do want to see a candle close at least above this horizontal level of support, this 299 there. That's going to be very good indeed if we can get above that, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much BNB summed up. I can jump to a bigger time frame. Pretty much all going to say the same. We do have this 200 EMA as well that we are going to look at find support at this 299. So yeah, it's crucial we get candle body close above that 299 if we are going to be looking at significant progression to the upside and this uptrend continuing, right? And at the end of the day, guys, we are setting these higher lows, right? We are setting these high lows continuously. So so if we are going to see that retracement, we've obviously got these levels of support to think about as well in terms of bounce points if we are looking for a bounce point from there. And it's not just going to go straight up, guys. It's not just going to go straight up. So we do need to your haircut being me here in chat from thumbnail. Okay, cool stuff there, Irish Eyes. Did you do hot? I'm watching for real 20 minutes at the other time frame from this stream. No, I haven't done hot yet, bro, but I'm going to jump onto hot literally right now for you. I will jump onto hot right now for you, and then I'm going to summarize on Bitcoin. And then, guys, I'm going to be ending the stream there because I've been doing an hour and 22 minutes, and I'm still pretty ill. So I do need to rest still there, guys. At the end of the day, hot right now. We didn't actually set we didn't set a lower low, right? We set a higher low at the end of the day. We did invalidate this higher low here, so that isn't good, but we did set a high low at the end of the day, right? We've seen the progression to the upside, which isn't so bad. I would still be a bit bearish on this, considering this downtrend and then considering this dump as well. And this consolidation period is pretty strong indeed. That's obviously not a trend line. That's a measure move down from this falling wedge pattern, right? So yeah, I'm going to get rid of this falling wedge pattern for now. Actually, no, I'm going to keep this one coming through because that is a pretty dominant level of resistance that we need to think about if we are going to see progression to the upside here. So yeah, we do have this this 6 here, 0.006 coming through here in terms of a resistance point would be a target point if we are looking a bit bearish. I mean, there is a bit of a symmetrical triangle pattern playing out. Just looking at it, just looking at it right now, I would be looking at something along the lines of this. So yeah, if you are going to be trading hot, right now, then I would be looking at a breakout pretty imminently, right? A breakout pretty imminently, and that would be something along the lines of this in terms of a measure move, right? Let me have a little look. I'd probably be inclined to go from here to probably the next breakout point to the upside here, and that's going to be around along the lines of this, right? And that's going to be invalidating all these lower highs coming through it. And the reason why we've got the symmetrical triangle playing out is because we're setting lower highs continuously on the way down, and we're setting higher lows continuously on the way up. And that's basically why we form these patterns, right? And then we're looking for the breakouts to the top side or the breakout to the bottom side. I mean, at this point in time, we're to the top side, so it's not looking too bad. I mean, to the bottom side in terms of a measure move, we could be looking at something along the lines of this, right? And that's going to bring us all the way down to that 5.258 there. So yeah, interesting stuff there to basically take into account there, guys. But I would be crucially watching this to find support on this 55 and also support on this downwards sloping currently resistance line on the top side of this symmetrical triangle for hollow here. So yeah, interesting breakout points coming through here. In terms of percents right now, for a potential trade, it would be around a 4%, 4.8% there to the upside and to the downside, correlating with this volume weighted ATR band coming through here. And that's going to be around that 8.73% there for hollow chain if we are looking at potential position there, guys. I'm going to be posting some potential positions in my Telegram group today. So make sure you join that group. It's up there. Very safe, tight-knitted community there, guys. And oh, we hit 44 likes. You guys are killing it on the likes today. And also, we just did hit 800 subs, so amazing stuff there, guys, from you guys out there. Really appreciate the support. And yeah, that's pretty much me done for the request for the request part of the show. And Bitcoin, we've had significant pumps to the upside. Good stuff since I started the stream there. We did see this downtrend coming through, and I said, look, it is looking bad. It's looking bad. We're setting lower highs continuously. We've actually come up in terms of this uptrend pretty significantly, and we're trying to find support on this 33,296. That's a pretty nice stuff. We could be looking at a little bit of a scalpy position coming through here. In terms of a long position, you would be looking at something along the lines of so, around the 2.8% there. Obviously, after we can clear this horizontal point and find a nice level of support on it there. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at this point in time for Bitcoin. Just hopefully we can hold this zone and not dump off a cliff and reclaim this parallel channel coming through. Then we jump to the short term, and that's the 1 hourly time frame. Yeah, so not bad in terms of finding a level of support here. And we are above all major moving averages to an extent. Obviously not the 200 EMA and the 200 SMA here. Coming through here, but yeah, guys, what I do want to say to you here for Bitcoin, you can see us progressing up in a bit of an uptrend. We are currently testing this 21 moving average. It brings me onto the RSI, right? It brings me onto the RSI because we have this pretty dominant downward sloping resistance line on the RSI here. So if we do come up significantly, we do need to think about a swift rejection coming through here, guys. We do need to think about a swift rejection coming through here, potentially a short position, potentially resistance playing out. As I was saying yesterday, I did see us coming up to that 35,000 zone. Granted, we didn't quite get there. We got to the 34,890, around that sort of zone there. But we did see that resistance basically play out pretty futilely from there. But that didn't bring us high enough on the RSI, right? Which is quite interesting because then we know we've got a significant amount of move to make. So that could bring us up to around 35, 36k, and then we're going to see the resistance basically play off the top side of this falling channel, the top side of this falling channel in terms of this downwards sloping resistance line here. So yeah, I would expect some resistance off that, pretty much correlating with the RSI here. So yeah, interesting stuff in terms of potential short position, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it from me, guys, I do believe. Yeah, that's it. That's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you're all going to have a fantastic day today trading on this fine Thursday morning. I wish you all the best. And thank you ever so much for your continued support here. 45 likes to end the stream. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, good luck trading. And I'll see you guys in the Telegram. And for now, it's peace out from me, Crypto Chester.